This is the Warrior AK-27. I bought this stick recently, and unfortunately, after one use, this is what happened. That. One slash. That is all it took. One slash. I really was looking forward to doing a review on this stick. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. What a crappy buy. This is the last time I go to standard shafts. Next time I do it, I'm just going to try to, pro stock ones or something. This is my first retail stick in about 8-9 years. What a mistake. Other than that, I'll probably be doing a giveaway for those blades because I have nothing that I'm going to use those blades on anymore. And what a shame. But you live and you learn. That's how you do it. So this is how we're going to start the segment for Life with Humberto. Now, if you know me, you know that I've been doing a couple of things recently. Today is about, if I'm correct, June 15th or June 16th. So that only means one cool thing. Actually, it's June 16th. So that only means one cool thing. In the next couple of days, my baby is due. After that, in the next few weeks, I will be taking some time off from work so I can spend more time with my baby. I'm absolutely excited. It's one of the greatest things in my life to be able to have our child together. Whitney, she means everything to me. She is the love of my life. Without her, I have nothing. She is my everything. And to be able to share this together, we're having a baby together, it's just amazing. So I'm excited, very excited. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Nothing I can say can ever run on any type of word that could actually be written by man. If you ever had that type of moment, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you will eventually. One cool thing that I really wanted to cover is I've been watching the Coyotes since they came here. I remember being about 12 years old, and I literally had just turned 12. No, it was a couple of months before I turned 12, so I was still 11. And I remember watching and listening to their playoff games. The really cool thing that always struck on me, and I have that tape somewhere. I do. I swear to God, it's in here. I just can't find it because I've been relocating all of my hockey stuff out of the room, converting it into the baby room, which is done now, repainted and everything. We have all our baby stuff. Did it all by ourselves, DIY till we die, baby. But the first thing that ever struck me was a radio broadcast. It was a 93.3 KDKB. It was the first game of the season, and I turned on the radio, turned it on to that. Before that, I had watched a few hockey games. I really liked the Canadiens. I really thought the Rangers were cool, and I thought, a couple of other teams are cool, like the Sharks. Their colors are cool. My pen pal back in 5th grade or whatever turned me onto the Blackhawks and the Sharks because he was like, their colors are cool, their jerseys are cool. I loved Eddie Belfour. Thought Jeremy Roenick was awesome. The Canadiens, I thought they were really, really cool. I was already, starting to become a Canadiens fan way before then, back when I was barely getting into hockey. And he broke into the speech with Gary Bettman. They did the opening ceremony and everything, and I was just like, this is amazing. And then I listened through the game while doing my homework, and it was just exciting. Kurt Keelback just made hockey games so exciting. I miss him so much. The guy was just phenomenal. I can't believe they got rid of him for stupid Dave Strader, the Red Wings homer. The new guy now, he's pretty cool, but Kurt Keelback, man, come on. The voice of the Coyotes, the voice of the Jets. I miss him. If I could meet him again, I would love to give him a hug. When I met him, I told him about the tape. I told him about the original broadcast. I told him how much I loved hearing his voice. If it wasn't his voice, I turned it off or put it on mute. And he just turned around and he shook my hand and they gave me a hug. He said that meant a lot. That means a lot right there. Dedication or something. I don't know. But I loved it. So, of course, I ended up working for the Coyotes. That's when I met him. I stopped working because I was just really angry, really bitter. Wayne Gretzky and his pals decided that it was time to ruin the team and just pile drive it into the ground. So I was really bitter for a while, and I didn't root for them for at least 1 or 2 years after he left. Not until about at the start of last season, this season that just ended, and I started watching them. We went to a couple of games. We went to opening night versus the Jets. I was trolling the crap out of Jets fans. It was great. I had some lady and her whole family from Winnipeg there who sat in front of us, turned around and said, "You are just classless," right after they had told me to go fuck myself. So really ironic. And all I kept doing was just booing. Um, so it was great to see them. One thing that I've waited for since I was 11 is to see the Coyotes go into the second round. The 1999 playoff series where they literally should have gone on to the second round with St. Louis, and then they just choked and just died off, and they lost in Game 7 in overtime versus St. Louis. That was heartbreaking. I cried. I literally cried. And the next day when I went to school, some kid started making fun of me for being a hockey fan. I didn't care. I left that alone. Then some other kid, his little friend, brought it up. You know, the whole Coyotes thing. Listen, I went ape. I went crazy, and I got about 12 days of in-school suspension, but it was worth it. And that was just me being 11 or 12. No, at the time by '99 I was about 14. So, I went a little crazy. Um, so for the first time ever, the team actually made it past the first round. They beat Chicago in convincing fashion. I don't give a fuck what you Chicago fans say. At the end of the day, we both still, I still get along with all my Chicago friends. They were really happy for Coyotes and the Coyote fans as well. And then they went on over to Nashville, and Nashville was supposed to roll over the Coyotes. And the really cool part is my birthday's on April 29. So there's hardly any playoff hockey on April 29. Well, guess what April 29 was? Game 2 versus the Predators. They embarrassed the Predators. We went, Whitney waddling, being fully pregnant. We even, we met up with our friend Dave there, and all three of us sat together, and we had a ball, man. It was the greatest thing ever. What more can someone ask for on their birthday? Playoff hockey on late April for the Coyotes. I've been dying to see tickets just for the second round, and in a couple of games later, the Western Conference Finals versus the Kings. The Coyotes ended up going down versus the Kings. That's fine. The Kings were a juggernaut. They're a fantastic team. The only thing that pissed me off is some of the cheap shots, but whatever. It's all in the past now. It's now on to next season. The Kings ended up winning the cup. Congratulations to all the Kings fans. I know some of you have been waiting for a long time. Mary, especially Mary. Mary, I love Mary. She's one of my really close friends. She's been there, and I've been there for her, and she's been there for me since about 2006 when we met. Beautiful person, great personality, beautiful, beautiful personality. If you're not friends with Mary, then you know what, you're a dummy, because Mary's just a fantastic person. She'll make you laugh, and she'll make you laugh even more. And she's a really, really good and loyal friend. So to be able to see her just be so happy, that really makes it for me, because if it could have happened to me, and she would have been the first person to. I called her immediately after Dustin Penner eliminated the Coyotes, congratulated her, and she was like, "Wow, you're actually congratulating me, thank you." And I wish the Kings the best, and I wished her the best, because she's been a Kings fan for a long time. She's not one of those stupid ass bandwagoners or those stupid bandwagon celebrities as they seem to be lately in droves. She is a legit Kings fan, even when they only had about 3 people in the stands a couple of years ago. So, again, my congratulations to all the Kings fans. Keep it classy. You guys, this is an amazing feeling for you guys, and I'm really, really proud for all of you guys. It's fantastic. It's a great thing for hockey. 250,000 people showed up for their parade, where only 15,000 showed up for the Ducks. Now, I do have some Ducks friends, but I did have a former Ducks fan friend who, this guy just rubbed dog shit in every other fan's eyes and face about it. And he's like, "Oh, we had our parade. I was there, big blah, 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 blah." 250,000 people showed up for the Kings parade. 15,000 showed up for the Ducks. Congratulations to both teams. I don't care. But anyway, next on. We were in a car crash a couple of weeks ago. That was pretty scary. Luckily, we both came out of it really good. I came out on the more on the sore end. I was having a really hard time with my shoulders and my knees, but one of my knots, so I just kind of walked it off, I guess. Luckily, Whitney was okay, and her and the baby passed all the baseline tests, which was a real scary moment. So all the worries were averted, and I was really happy and glad for the fact that everything turned out to be okay. So as far as I'm concerned with that, that's good with me. And other than that, there's only up to go, and up. So the next time you see this video, I'll probably be holding a baby, and I'll get to introduce him to you guys. Also, another cool thing on Facebook, I've been doing a 11 p.m. one picture a day at 11 p.m. for one full year. What I was thinking of doing is, I've been doing it since February 29th. I decided to start it off on a leap year day. And once the baby's born, I was thinking of actually doing it with him on it instead of me. Kind of like, daddy transitions into baby, and then just watch the baby. I want to take a picture of him every day for the next 12 years. It's going to take a lot of patience with that, but it's going to get done. And he'll have his picture, and then we'll do a big collage of it, to watch and measure his entire growth. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see it. It's really going to pay off. It's going to be fantastic. And as far as mine, I might keep doing it. I'm not too sure, but I think I'd rather much more do it with the baby. So wish me luck, or don't wish me luck, either way. And I just can't wait. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be such a good time. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the videos.